milk, soap milk. All right, I'm jacking the whole name up. The name is on here somewhere. Anyway, it's Whoopi Goldberg's line. What's the name of the shit? Snow milk, milk snow, snow milk. Snow milk is Whoopi Goldberg's fashion line. She has a store that is in the Oculus. The Oculus is where the World Trade Center is. And yeah, check it out. It's all intentional. So she has all this intentionality written on here. One love. You know, it's a great vibe. You will love it. I've been in there twice. The first time I was like, I'll be back. Second time I went there, I was like, oh yeah, I have some coins. Let me get something. And I got this. And so uh, my grease is warming up for my pancakes. And I just wanted to come and share some of my private thoughts with you, world. And you know, this is just how I feel about things. So finally, I'm seeing some progress in this new industry that I entered into, and I feel really good. Like I've tried. Um, and it's almost like the steps I took was to get me prepared for where I am right now, and I feel like that is just the story of my step is preparation for the next step. For the next step, it's all preparation, you know. Um, However, I just had a very wonderful meeting, very short, very brief, and very just transparent, and it was good. It went really well, and it made me realize that as cultural as I am, I also have to be open to diversity. I can't just be like, accept my cultural differences, but then be so gated and guarded towards other people's cultures and other individuals. And we know here in America we have a very interesting, the least to say, type of history with individuals. Some individuals that really truly honor the indigenous people and want to be supportive to us, who have fought, who have put their lives on the line, and then other individuals who wanted to beat us, you know, and sometimes those types of individuals look the same on the outside. But when you interact with them personally, and if you are doing your own personal spiritual practices, you can recognize from the interaction who is really who. And that's the experience I had just now. And I'm grateful for that experience. I'm partnered with some people who give a crap. I have a point of contact with a person who gives a crap. And I know um, want to be supportive. I don't even know who that is, McFlurry. But the fact that you even probably consume or um, eat that stuff that you are advertising tells me that you don't belong here. This is not the space for McDonald's. No, no. At least not McDonald's in America. Now, I did hear that McDonald's in Europe has better ingredients. Hi, Ian. Welcome, welcome to the SupaTea Podcast Show. But anyway, nonetheless, um, I had a very good interaction. And so I'm making breakfast now for myself. I have another meeting at 1. Hello. And that's the only reason why I got this hair on my head. Because I thought I was going to actually be in a Zoom. You know, Zoom, you know, you could change the background and stuff and, you know, whatever. But it wasn't a Zoom call. It was a meetings call and whatever. Y'all don't want to hear all of that business talk, right? That's not what you came on here for. You came on here for just to hear the thoughts of the lovely host of the Super Podcast Show. And so I know you guys are all familiar with Jay-Z, with Jigga, Mom, and we actually grew up in the same housing complex. MRCY, Fafody Deuce Baby Do Up. Hey, you see enough of me. And anyway, he is the first one to come out of those housing complex to be a billionaire. And I'm like, woo! It's so inspiring because it shows me, number one, that it's possible. and that is absolutely attainable, you know. So I have those lofty desires because I want to do so much, and I recognize that capital is essential to effectively and efficiently accomplishing great things. Of course, you need the heart, of course, you need the intellect, and of course, you need the people. But you need the capital because the people have families, they have their lifestyles to sustain. So you can't expect all these intellectual people to be working to make life better and they can't even sustain their own lives. You're going to have to pay these people. Thank you, Eddie. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, with that being said, that's why I want to have it. I want to have it because I want to employ people. I want to build institutions. I want to do a lot of great things, and I'm doing those great things. And so, when heard, when he reached that plateau of being a billionaire, I was like, you know what? I'm good with being the second one. Like, people always want to be number one. Listen, I don't care. I'm good with number two. And I was in here in my thoughts after that amazing meeting I had, and I was like, you know, because I have a new, I don't know whether to call him a crush. I have somebody that I admire a lot. That is, I just met. It is all because they align with all the things that I've just mentioned just now, and I'm just like, wow, you know, wow. But they do have a mate, you know. But I don't know whether they're open to adding mates, and I'm like, I'm okay being mate number two, as long as mate number one is okay with it. You know? We can do this shit. And I wanted to come on here and say, to share that, and to also say, listen, you don't have to be the first. Like, being the first is very fucking hard. Okay. And I think more so your ego sometimes wants to be number one, but just accomplishing what you desire is good enough, and it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that you accomplish it. It doesn't matter whether you're the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the 11th, the 1,000th. You know, what matters is that you accomplish what you desire. So I hope that you all accomplish what you desire. I think my pot is ready for me to put a pancake in and flip it. So I'm going to do that, get to my breakfast, and just want to say love you. Wish everybody a happy Friday. Thank you for tuning into the SupaTea Podcast Show. And I'm okay being number two. I'm okay. As long as I accomplish what I desire, I'm good to go. What was a low blow? What was a low blow, Eddie? That I'm leaving? I got stuff to do. See you next time.